Here with you, 560 WQAM. Hey, Leroy,
Yes.
why don't you tell the people what the Miami Heat got coming up and the great Alonzo Mourning have coming up this weekend?
So you guys have heard it. Men have to be strong. They have to be tough. But when it comes to our health, we not so much. But we need to be smart, especially if you're over 45, like I am, or older. That's why I want to invite you guys to join Alonzo Mourning and other special guests, including Dan Marino and Ed Jovanovski at the Miami Heat Men's Health Summit on November 16th and learn how to take a proactive approach to your health from some of the country's most renowned health experts. Plus, you can enjoy fun activities, giveaways, raffles for autograph prizes, and more. There's no time to waste. Come and get a health screening like Alonzo Mourning did. It saved his life. It can save yours. It's go time. It's Zoe time. Learn more at baptisthealth.net/Zoe That's baptisthealth.net/ZOTIME.
There you go. Check that on out this weekend, everybody.
Yep, y'all need to, growing up. Now, see, Vlad, who's blurry right now, we have different, you know, backgrounds when it comes to men's health. Because, when you grow up, as a non-intangible, health is you don't worry about health, right? My dad didn't worry about health. My dad had a crooked knee. He didn't get surgery till he was 65, till he absolutely couldn't use his leg. So just things like that. Get your yearly. You get your yearly. You never know what they're going to find. You may feel healthy. You may have something they catch a little bit early. So that's why you go get these screenings. So
I caught something last night.
Spo.
A broken heart.
Aww. Where do broken hearts go?
I don't know.
Whitney. Is that Whitney?
Yeah.
Miami Hurricanes dropped to 9th in the college football playoff rankings. Still 4 seed because they're the highest ranked ACC team.
Correct.
It's a little confused by that.
Not really.
No, because here's why. Because SMU is 12. If things play out, SMU is gonna play Miami, and then they would actually switch spots.
Right, but whoever wins that ACC championship is going to be one of the automatic 4 seeds.
All I want.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that's the only reason why Miami's 4th right now.
Right.
But it's because they're ranked higher than SMU.
Yeah, but SMU's loss is not about their only losses to a top 10 team.
Right. No, it's still they're
it's
not.
A strange
but,
thing.
But still in the poll. See, here's the thing: the playoff is determined by the polls as of right now until you get a champion. SMU started so low. That's why they haven't really moved up. Miami was already up there, and they just didn't drop as far as SMU. If they would have dropped below SMU would be in that 4th spot unless they possibly play each other.
Yeah, well, Miami's got that 4th spot, which would currently be the winner of Ohio State, Boise State.
Oof.
Oregon's bye would be the winner of Notre Dame, Tennessee.
Oof.
BYU, they have the bye. The winner in that bracket would be Ole Miss, Penn State. And then Texas would take on the winner of Indiana, Alabama. So sick of Alabama, dude.
I got to tell you, this Indiana team, y'all sleeping on them.
You saw him up close, dude.
I saw him up close.
Streets saying Michigan wants Brett Lashley. Is that a thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
think it's very. Here's the unfortunate part, and I'm almost positive of this, but you can check. But I am almost positive of this. In over 200 years of college football between Michigan and Ohio State, that's the first black coach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The circumstances in which he became the coach were unbelievable in that they had 15 guys drafted. The quarterback decided to turn pro so late that they didn't have access to all of the top NIL guys or the transfers in the transfer portal.
Right.
So they ended up with Warren. He was in a really bad spot. And for people to not understand that and say, oh, we want another guy, I don't know who could have did a good job with you're playing every game throwing 5 passes.
I think you got to give the guy a year. It's house money
Right.
season.
You got to give him a year to see if he can recruit, to see if he can get some guys, to see if he has, better access to the transfer portal and get a quarterback. But it's unfortunate that the circumstances in which he became the first black coach were not conducive to anyone having success, and we're not getting a good barometer of how good a football coach he is or isn't.
I'm just hopeful that the Canes come back on this thing after this bye week. Like I really wish the game was almost this week to just
so we could just not have 2 weeks to think about what just happened.
Yeah, man. Well, not only that, and I'm worried about Lowflex. I do think, not that he has a lot of control on the defense, but I think Cam won't allow the locker room to do that. I think he's that kind of a leader.
Here's the problem.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you what the problem is.
Go ahead.
Every team you play from here on out is gonna deflate the football. They all gonna think that they can run the football until you stop the run consistently. They're gonna cut your opportunities to score on offense in half. So when you used to having 70 plays and then you have 50 plays, those mistakes mean a lot more. And this is what happened in Georgia at Georgia Tech. And what people need to understand is every team that they play from here on out is going to try to run the football. That's the way football works. You see they have some success, another team has success, and next week, offensively, we had this rule. Every preseason, a team would throw a little BS blitz in there. If you don't stop it in preseason, you're going to see it all year. And so every week the Canes play from here on out, the other team is going to make a conscious effort to run the football. If they have any success, then they're just going to suck the air out of the football. And that's what I'm afraid of. You gave up 200 plus yards rushing. You're a top 5 team. That is unacceptable.
It was brutal. And then even when you put yourself in third downs to get carved up, it was just such a bad performance.
I got one better for you. When they switch quarterbacks when it's third and long.
Oh my God.
Out of curiosity, what did everybody think was going to happen?
I don't know.
How can they complete 3rd and 15s and third with a guy that's only in the game to throw a pass?
I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about all the blown 4th downs. I'm like, Mars, maybe just take the points. I don't know. Once? Nah. Tough. Points aren't tough. Go 4th down.
At that time, and here's the thing. At the time, you're always thinking I'm gonna get more opportunities.
Oh yeah, well, did he think that?
In hindsight, yeah, he probably should have kicked off.
Yeah, when they were having 11-minute drives, maybe you would have thought, hey, you know what? Let's take them when we can get them.
Yeah, well, that's
that's what everybody worries about with him. Can't act like it were. We can't act like we were. New. Oh, Mario having questionable decisions. Who would have thought? I don't want to be a negative bastard, by the way. This has overall been an amazing season.
You know what? No, you know what? This is not being negative. This is being factual. Like there ain't nothing you said that wasn't true. And so
Like,
if somebody has a problem with it, see, I live on this side of the, welcome. Come on over. I got a seat for you. I'm gonna crack open a beer because I've been over on this side for a long time and I've been called a hater.
What is your side of the street? Like what goes on there? Like responsible stuff?
Maturity.
Yeah, like
Nah,
facts.
I don't like that.
Facts.
Nah, I'll catch you guys later.
Truth.
But over here on this side of the fence, we were saying all year, be careful. This is gonna come back to bite you in the ass.
We just needed.
No. And you were like,
Chastise him.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
I want points.
I do want points.
I just want
No,
points.
I do want
Leroy?
points.
I want points.
Well,
Oh God! Oh, it's so great to have a quarterback. Oh, it's so great
it
to
is
see
good
him running
though.
up and down.
I really thought he was going to
scoring
win the
points.
game. I really did. I didn't think in a million years he'd ever blow that situation.
Wait, but at no point in time did you think, here we go again. Why do we keep putting ourselves in this situation? It's going to bite us in the ass.
Having Cam Ward with the chance to win the game, it's like expecting Spo to blow a game with having no timeouts. Like you just don't expect it. I always think he's going to come through.
Yeah, but again, and I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, should you even be in that situation?
Probably not.
Okay.
They've had a lot of those where I was like, we're up 2 scores against Louisville. This shouldn't be even at any point. Bang, bang, game is tied. I'm like, all right. Look, they've lived their entire season making things a lot harder on themselves.
You shouldn't be so shocked.
Toby, we've told you that. I know Leroy tells you that every time, but we've told you that. You're like, it doesn't matter.
Look, all we need is one thing.
It would always be, it doesn't matter. We'll outscore them.
Look,
they can't stop this offense.
We need a get right Vlad against the Deeks. We got a get right week against the Deeks, and all of a sudden we're back, baby. That's all we need. All right.
You better hope they don't have a solid run game.
No. Well, I mean, I don't know, but I do know this. We just need a get right week against the Deeks.
I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and say I know about their football team, Wake Forest football team. But I'm telling you right now, they are trying to find a way to construct a run game with guys going in motion and running all over the place. That's going to have the Miami defense standing up and looking.
Aren't there teams that you see, if they make the playoffs, you do not want Miami to face because it'd be a long night?
I mean, we thinking about, you know what? When you said, who would they have to play, the winner of what? Was it Bama or
the Canes matchup?
If they get
Ohio State. Right now it's Ohio State, BYU.
Okay. So if you play Ohio State.
Oh, I'm sorry, Boise. My bad.
Oh,
Boise. Yeah. So wait. So here's your options.
Genty. Yeah.
A conference that all they do is run the football and be physical up front.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Heisman Trophy candidate that averages 200 yards a game.
We just need to tighten things up. Right? We need to tighten things up. We need to tighten things
up.
We'll be all right. We just need a tighten up week. I'll tell you, we got a good practice week ahead.
You know what it is?
This ain't a belt. We've just been tighten up like this.
We got a chance to reset, refocus, just like Bob says.
We
tighten things up. We have a get right week against the Deeks, and we're right back in this thing.
Tobin. I'm gonna tell you like this. I expect them to win. But my view on this team is big picture, because playing football like this, if you get a quality team with a quality coach that just slow rolls you and tries to take the air out of the football, you're going to be miserable. And so I see how this is playing out. If you play one of these quality teams in the playoff, a team that can run the football, that's physical up front, right? It don't matter how good your quarterback is. He ain't going to be on the field.
He's really good.
Toby,
he ain't going to be on the field.